Hi, welcome back. I would like to talk to you about 3 disruptive technology stocks that I believe that could 2 to 3x your profits within 2 to 5 years, possibly. So, I wanted to give you a stock update. This one is being Airbnb, Voyager Digital, the app, and hers and HIMS, telehealth, telemedicine. So Airbnb, everybody knows. Just to show you what Airbnb is all about. Airbnb is a really disruptive technology. Before Airbnb, nobody would use, other people's homes, to live in. They really disrupted the technology in the way that, uh, you know, you can have a vacation home. Uh, you know, where I live near Galveston, so you know, Galveston, Texas. You can purchase homes or hotel stays at a cheaper rate than actually the actual hotel. Or some you can find some house that some guy's renting. No, it's great for somebody with a home, and also great for somebody's trying to look for the consumer because we're trying to find the cheapest price. And if you want to live near, you have amazing locations, near beaches and stuff like that. It's amazing. I'll just show you. I'll go back. You can also stay in, let's say, let's go to Vietnam, Saigon, and you pick your date, search. So it's really cool. You can find anywhere in the world, like Vietnam hotels. I went there last year. Very cheap, very quaint, very the cheaper ones, there some of them are iffy, but yeah. So you can buy, you know, be look at these pictures of these hotels, talk to the super host, see if you have a good um, host. He will have more stars, good stars, and very secure in their app. It's all around the world, and I do believe this will 10 extra money. Who knows? Maybe in the near 5 years. I really love their website. They have an app, same thing. It's same thing. And let's see, and you also can become a host. That I was saying. If you have a house or you want to rent your house, get started. Sign up their program. Then create your listing. See, then they just show you, like, if the big city near my area is Houston. You can earn up to $2,124 a month. That's a lot of money. And let's see its stock value. Uh, I'm gonna go to Yahoo Finance. So its stock value is 201 cents right now. And what I just showed you was the high of it today. Okay. So I purchased it almost close to IPO. Well, which is IPO is initial public offering, when they offer the shares so investors can invest in the company. So IPO'd back in December. It dropped significantly. I bought it at $1.23. Then it shot back up. I bought a couple of shares when the 30s, 40s. I have about 50 shares. Then I sold off some when it went high. Then bought a little bit more. But this value, I'm gonna keep buying it. And I do believe in this company. I want to have a total of 200 shares, and hopefully this will be within maybe 10 years be $1,000, which I do believe, because if you see bookings stock, theirs is about 2,396 and I mean $2,396.56. And you know, since its inception, it was hot. This could Airbnb could do. You never know. Stock market dropped for a while, went back up. It dropped because they did a lot of acquisitions and mergers, so that's why it went up. Because bookings, and it's a lot of companies in one. But I do believe that Airbnb will pass bookings in value and in share price. And you can see I'm just gonna read their fourth quarter full 2020 financial results. Uh, you know, they're really resilient. Sequel Q4 2020 revenue was only down 22% year over year, demonstrating Airbnb's resilience. They forecasted it that it could be less than half of what it was in 2019, and it only decreased 30% compared to 30%, from 3.4 billion to 4.8 billion. So right now they're not making money, um, but the future looks bright, and you can read more of this. See, I really like this. Due to strong financial discipline in 2020, all operating expense line, including stock-based compensation and stock settlement obligation, were down from a year ago. Okay, and adjusted EBITDA. So what is EBITDA? Adjusted EBITDA was materially improved from a year ago, despite the impact of COVID-19 on our revenue. So what is EBITDA? Just to let you know, EBITDA stands for earnings before interest, tax, depreciation, amortization, and metric used to evaluate a company's operating performance. Can be seen as a proxy for cash flow from the entire operations. So, EBITDA is just what it is earnings before interest, tax, depreciation, amortization. So it's the earnings before all this tax and depreciation and amortization from depreciation with let's say they have an asset, it gets depreciated. There's taxes on certain things like state tax, you know, uh, taxes of local tax or something like that. You know, these are all before. That's the EBITDA before. So some people will look at the EBITDA because it looks at business profitability from the core operations before the impact of capital structure, leverage, and non-cash items such as depreciation are taken out. So this is how the EBITDA is formulated: net income plus interest plus taxes, depreciation, and amortization, and you get your EBITDA. So sometimes, see, it was improved. So they improved the EBITDA. In Q4 2020, our adjusted EBITDA was 21 million compared with 276 million in Q4 2019, despite the revenue being 248 million lower. In 2020, our adjusted EBITDA was 251 million compared to 253 million in 2019, despite the revenue of 1.4 billion lower. And so it was their their EBITDA was improved from a year ago, so that's good. That's good news. And those they're just saying about increase in stock price, you know, connection with the loan term agreement. We recorded non-cash market adjustment of 827 million related warrants. So now they're just talking about their net income impacted charges on the IPO, and that's what I like. Like they only though they're down, they have resilience in their stock price. It could drop, but I'm prepared for it. But I do believe, looking forward to 2021, we're prepared for a travel rebound. So I do believe that travel is going to go, up. And right now you can see all the travel, people coming back, people getting the vaccines. I just got my vaccine, got the Moderna vaccine, and everything's coming back, and people are going to use Airbnb or all around the world. And let's see, I'll just want to show you this, just more financial, so you can feel like you get information, a lot of information when investing in this stock. Okay, so their market cap is 121 billion dollars. So that's what their market cap is. You can see this, it was a high of today it was high of 215, and it's dropping down because due to the market sell off today. And let's see the finances. Um, so this is adjusted in billions. So 2 billion, 3 billion, almost 4 billion right there. Increase, and then 2019 increase. So overall, they did increase except for this year, for last year, 2020, and that's kind of $1 billion difference. But you can see this year we're rebounding. So this TTM is just to TTM in stocks, just to show you trailing 12 months. So this is the trailing 12 months. So the trailing 12 months we are increasing in revenue. So check mark there. Gross profit. So the gross profit is the revenue and the cost of revenue. You get your gross profit. So they increased in gross profit from last year. That's good. And let's see the number of shares. EBITDA. EBITDA is not doing is I don't really look at the EBITDA. Total expenses. Okay, let's look at the balance sheet. So the total assets over liabilities just increased by 2 billion. So that's good. So they're getting more acquisitions and getting more, maybe they're getting more buildings or something like that. Getting more cash. Let's see their cash. Oh, they get more cash. See that? Their cash increased. Their assets increased. Maybe they bought buildings. Having more people, having more employees. Uh, employees aren't assets though. But these see you see they have less receivables, but you can see their cash increase 6 billion, assets 8 billion, and liabilities. You see their liabilities are actually decreasing. That's good. Oh, that decreased from last year. The total liabilities. So you see the total assets or liabilities check mark there. That's good. And total debt. Their debt did increase, but they have more assets to cover it. So that's good. Total shares. total number of ordinary shares it just increased, but they did just IPO. So they did IPO last year, so it increased, a little bit, you know, by three 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 3,000 right there. So let's see the cash flow. So this year, took a big hit, negative 600 million. They were making money, you know, from 200 billion million, 500 million, then 200 million right here. And right now they're not making money. These are just signs of pandemic, you know. And they don't have that much. They don't have free cash flow. But the bullish thesis is that after the pandemic's over, travel is gonna rebound quickly, and they're gonna use this app. A lot of people they do use Airbnb, and also internationally they use Airbnb. So I do believe that Airbnb will be $1,000 within next 10 years or so. So the next ticker symbol is HIMS. So everybody uses, since the pandemic, they've been using, Teledoc or GuildRx, but there's also another company called HIMS. Just to show you their website. So HIMS is a telemedicine company that operates under under the name HIMS and Hers, which sells men's and women's personal care products. It was founded in 2017, the launch of HIMS and Hers. And you can see what they do. So they first started out selling ED, erectile dysfunction, pills, Viagra, stuff like that. But now they branched out to hair loss, skincare, anxiety, and depression. And, they have COVID-19 testing, saliva testing, and, all these primary care things that, you would find in, in buying just off the counter stuff. They have it ready for you right here. But you can consult a primary care doctor. Log in, start primary care doctor. You know, I just tried it out. I tested it. The very I didn't buy anything, but you know, I just put your birth date. It's very intuitive. I like their app. Very clean. Something. It reminds me of something like a Facebook, versus MySpace. Very clean website, easy to use, and they have a lot of cool. Their promotions, their ads are all geared toward the millennials, and they believe that when the millennials grow up, they will be using Hims and Hers as a you know as their telehealth way to get their medicine. So let's see. They have a really cool website, and this is the Hims side. Then they have a website for the Her side. So they have two websites. And let's see. And I'll just show you their stock value right now. So let's see the stock value. So short term, you see it's been bullish. So the MACD says it's bullish. The MACD is I can show you. The MACD is the moving average convergent diverges. A trend following momentum indicator that shows relationship between two moving averages of a security price. So it just shows you that it's going up, down, it's positive or negative. So if you're a day trader, you look at the MACD, see if it's going up, down. But I don't day trade. I just pick stocks that hold long term. So, and you can see the share price today. Okay, I'll show you a 6 months chart. So there's a woman called Kathy Woods. She's the one that pumped up this stock. She bought it at $13. It's pumped it all the way up to $24, which it went up too high. It uh it IPO'd right around here. As a SPAC, special acquisition company. And it IPO'd and it went down. From 18. I bought around 18 too. I bought around 17, 18. I even bought around 13. And it went all the way up. And I was making like about 2,000, 3,000 right here. It went all the way back down to, so these SPACs, that's the danger of SPACs. They're still new. So HIMS and HERS is still new. 2 years is very new. They're still trying to make money, but they did have a market cap of 3 billion. So and see, then let's see right here. This is where this selling off of Kathy Woods, ARK Invest. She sold off a lot of shares, like 400,000 shares. But as investors, we are holding tight. A lot of investors do believe in this company, and they just appointed 2 new members to join the board. And let's see, they have a new they have a earnings date uh, coming 2 days from now, which I do believe after these 2 days it will be a high of probably 18, 19, even 20. When it hits that high, I'm probably gonna buy. I'm just gonna stay. I do believe that this company is the next new trend that we're seeing, and it could be $50 one day, maybe 2 to 3 years might be $50. Okay, let's look at their finances. They don't have finances out yet. They're gonna 2 more days later. They're gonna have the finances out, and they just see analysts what they say. No analysts available, so that's fine. So let's look at my favorite stock, Voyager, and I highly recommend anybody to buy this stock. I'm up 300. I'm helping my dad. He's up 300. You know, so let's see. After hours they're down, but that's nothing. So everybody knows Voyager, right? Just to recap of their company. Uh, Voyager. So their app is very beautiful. I even have the app on my phone. Let me check it out. Now this app, you can see, you can look at all the Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, all these companies that all these coins. I mean, that you can buy from. It's just similar to all the other Coinbase or other, but I think this is second to Coinbase actually, but still it could be better than Coinbase. I don't know. I don't buy or sell Bitcoin, but I do believe that this, since the rioting and more and more things coming out in the news of people are thinking that I want to put my money in Bitcoin, so I can invest in that, and I don't want the government to tax me. I don't know the taxing of the Bitcoin, but Bitcoin's people are flocking to this because they do believe that it's a safe haven, kind of like gold. You hold gold. People are putting money in Bitcoin, and they build your wealth. Earn up to 10% interest, wow, on stablecoin or 7.25% on Bitcoin. Beat the bank by earning compound interest each month on 24 top digital assets and no lockup or limits. So I love their website, very professional, and I like this. This is beautiful. 10% interest, 7.25%. You can get that on savings, maybe 0.05% every year on savings of whatever you put in there. And then, simple, easy to use, start. They have an app, which I showed you, and just show you the team. The co-founder, co-founder, and Stephen Eldridge. He's the main guy. Stephen Eldridge is a brokerage and market structure veteran who's founded Lightspeed Financial retail broker, where he was responsible for 8 major acquisitions. Was CEO of E-Trade, LLC. He has experience. E-Trade is a big trading platform. So let's see his stock value. Okay. Ticker symbol is VYGVF. I like Yahoo better. Okay. So just to show you the day chart. This price action, up and down. If you bought here, it would have been up to $21 right here. You bought that low at $19.20, went all the way up to $21, and then it just consolidated to $21 right there. So I do believe that 1 year target estimate, they're gonna smash it. It's gonna be like at least $30 to $40, maybe even $50. I do believe this is gonna be triple digits. Who knows? I don't know that people they would use this app. They see this all red, right? What they're gonna do? Bitcoin. They're gonna flock to Bitcoin, crypto. They're gonna flock to these because they think they're safe haven, like gold. It's the same thing like gold. They're gonna flock to those, and they're gonna use these apps. You can see I already showed you their chart last video. The revenues are increasing. 500. That's 500 million right there. From 1 million to 500 million. That's a big difference. It's a huge difference. I just think it's gonna keep going up. And see the total assets. This is just the same stuff I showed, but it's gonna keep going up. And I'm probably gonna put more money in it. Like, let's show you how many shares I have. About 100 shares, maybe increase that to 200 or 100 more, 200 shares, 206 shares. That. So those are the ticker symbols I do believe that could 3x to 5x within the next 5 years. Thank you. Goodbye.